regarding your hourly rev share business. So I wanted to make a video to make it a whole bunch easier for you. So before you actually sign up at your sponsor's hourly rev share site, you'll want to create, it doesn't take long, but you want to create a Solid Trust Pay eWallet. It's an electronic wallet, and the reason why you need one of these guys is because the company is paying, ultimately they're going to be paying hundreds of thousands of people every single hour, and there's no way that they can print out a nice pretty little check and mail it to you. So they've got to have an electronic means, a secure means to getting everybody here. So solidtrustpay.net is one of the most secure e-wallets in the world. There's primary and secondary passwords. Just really fail safe here, especially if you create a strong password. So you want to sign up with an account here. So what you're going to do is click on sign up. I'm going to click on that, and I do apologize, I got a few things running in the background here. So sign up, and I'm not going to belabor, once it comes up, I'm not going to belabor your intelligence, or your time. I'm just kind of waiting on this thing to kind of open up here. And looks like it's going pretty slow here. Okay, so signing up. The first one is going to be your name, your first name, last name, date of birth, your occupation, scroll down, your legal citizenship, whether it's United States, France, or whatever. Then you want to select a username. This username is unique to you, and maybe you want to have it something that is fun, because people are going to see that when they join. Now this is your password. I recommend that you use, you have to use upper and lowercase letters and numbers. So something like, for example, Santa Claus, you'd use the S would be a $, and then ANTA, not capitalized, and then maybe just the C and the L capitalized, and then AUS, and then some kind of number that you know. Okay. So in other words, you want it to be something really unique, and this is your primary password to log in every single time into your e-wallet. Your secondary password is something that will authorize your transactions. So this primary one gets you into the account. This one executes all of your transactions. So it's important that you have two separate ones that are very secure and ones that that you know it. I would definitely write them down and go from there. So your email address needs to be the same email address that you use for your hourly rev share, the one that you use when you sign up. 10-digit phone number in case they need to call you, your country of residence, all this kind of stuff here. Security questions, something like what's your favorite dog's name? Maybe it's Lassie, maybe it's something unique to yourself, or maybe what was your first automobile, something that only you know. And then you just simply click on sign up. So that's that. Now once you have signed up, then you're going to go to the referral link. In this case, it's hourlyrevshare.net with the username at the end, and this is my site, and then you're going to click on join us. So that's going to bring up a pretty simple field of fields that you can fill in. Just kind of waiting on my internet there. Okay, so join now hourly rev share. So it's going to be your name, your username. Again, I would probably pick something different than your Solid Trust username, because you don't want to give people hints as to what you're using as your username. Then they have a start. You want to keep it as secure as possible. So just kind of keep it different. Your email address, just make sure it's the same email address as your Solid Trust account. Create a strong password, okay? Mine's very strong. And Solid Trust Pay is the one you want to go with. There are a few others that you can use, but I definitely recommend Solid Trust Pay. And then The next one here, let's go ahead and exit out of there. So the next one here is the most important field in the entire sign up process. If you don't get this right, guys, you're not going to get paid. So this is your account ID/email. So if you are signing up first, or if you've already signed up into hourly rev share, you're still okay. But whatever email you put in here at the time, you need to use this email in your Solid Trust Pay when you sign up for Solid Trust Pay. If you already have signed up with Solid Trust Pay and you know what your username is for your Solid Trust Pay, type that in here. Okay, and then very, very important that you get this correct. Whatever country you're from, and as you can see, guys, we are all over the world, and we are going to absolutely explode. And as you can see over here, we're only in day number 76, and when I joined, there was only 5,300 people, so we've almost tripled in size in the last 3 weeks. So it's actually absolutely getting pretty big pretty fast. And then this is the username, I'm sorry, the sponsor's name. So if I were to sign up for myself, I would do that. So right here. And if you want to have other people in your household sign up, you can do that, but you just have to request permission from corporate. Just ask your sponsor how to do that before you sign anybody else up. And then click on confirm. I've read and studied the terms and conditions. Just read the terms and conditions. They're pretty simple. It's an easy read. It's maybe one page. And then click on join now. And then you're in. I do have a separate video on how to use your back office. That's not the focus of this video, so I'm going to continue forward. So let's just say that you've logged in and you want to load money into your eWallet. Well, this is actually my Solid Trust, and this is actually live. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do with your Solid Trust account is you want to get verified as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to load money onto it, but you want to get verified. Again, they want the more verified that you are, the more money that you can push around in your account. As you can see, it goes up from, you know, 250 up to 2,000, that type thing there. 150 up to 500 up to 10,000, and $999 up to 10,000. So with the money that we're expected to be making in this company down the road, I mean, you want to get verified. You don't want to be waiting on funds. So there's a way to do that. All you got to do is click on the top level of how much you want to get verified and follow the directions. Now this is a little bit challenging, but it's going to be worth it down the road to you if you get verified, because they want to make sure it's you. They want to make sure it's you. Now let me show you how to, basically, if you're going to add a bank account, you do that here. If you're going to add credit cards, you do that here as well. And eventually you can get an STP, Solid Trust Pay debit card, so that once you get paid, you could actually use that card that's loaded with money to buy groceries with, you know, wash your car, whatever, buy airline tickets, whatever you want to do. Now this tab right here is the most important one I want to go over right now with you. If you are a new user, please pay attention. This is the easiest way for you to, you can either if you're a new user, you can do a credit card, but you're only going to be able to load $150 at a time. There's a $10 fee, so it's like 140 bucks that you're going to actually be able to buy in ad packs. This one here, if you want to load it up and say buy a VIP, and you're just now getting started, the best way to do it is to use cash. So let me show you how to do that. So you're going to, it's easy. It's easy. I do it all the time. So deposit money into the account like this. So you're loading your external e-wallet. You're going to use US dollars if you're from the United States. You're going to click continue. And then if you wanted to use your bank once you're verified, you could do this here. Card options if you're going to use a credit card. But in this instance, which I do all the time as well, you don't have to buy all the time. I'm just saying that I've done it multiple times is what I'm trying to say. Other options is what I want you to pick for new users, okay? Because we want to get you started quickly. So other options, as you can see here, so if you're an active member, you can do 250 bucks a day. If you're a verified member, down the road you can do $1,000 if you wanted to put more money into the program in buying ad packs for yourself to get those credits going. But now active members, 250 daily. So let's just say you did that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click in here and put in $250. That's the max you can do when you sign up just today. And cash deposit. And then you're going to type in your secondary password. Like I said, transactions, you use your secondary, and then click on continue. You follow the directions, and then this is what happens. Eventually, it goes through and you get this email, okay? And it's from Trust Cash Deposit. It's a pending payment. So I got this yesterday, and I'm going to use it as soon as I can on Tuesday, because it's a 3-day weekend here in the United States. So it's the invoice number. It says this is exactly how much you got to have when you go to the bank. So $251, and because there's a $1.19 fee associated with that. And then what I want you to pay attention to is I was able to pick a Bank of America, which is right down the road from where I work, and this is only like 5 miles away, and so it's not a big deal. And I just basically go there and I tell them to make the deposit into tcashads.incorporated, and the account to deposit into is this one right here. Okay, so you can print this off, you can show them your cell phone, whatever, but it's tcashads, and then the exact amount is this much here. So if you actually you don't have to have an account with Bank of America or Wells Fargo, but if you do, you could actually just transfer funds, and they'll do it that way for you. But if you don't, it's not a big deal. All you got to do is take a check and make it out to pay to the order of cash in the amount of $251.19, and you sign the back, and then they do the transaction. Okay, so if you were to do two in one day for the sake of time, say you did $250 and then $250, you just want to make sure that you use two separate checks for that. When you do that at the bank. So all right, so that's how you do that, and I hope that you guys get started as soon as possible, and it's really easy to do so. I hope this video helped you. Thank you.